This is Play It Forward, a weekly podcast by Veracity Collab, answering all kinds of questions about video, one topic at a time, in less than 3 minutes. At least that's what we're shooting for. Here we go. Welcome to Play It Forward. I'm Bub Coons. This is Charlie Matz to my left. Okay, we got this social world out here. It's going nuts, right? And we got video. How do I put those together? What's the best practices I can consider when I do that?
Yeah, no, that's what everyone's trying to figure out, and I think a lot of pioneers in this area, but I think the ones who are doing it really well, they're thinking of it much like when social media came on the scene. You know, everyone was trying to figure out how do brands fit in with social media, and the ones who got it right understood that it was about conversations. It was about delivering value to your audience and having a conversation, you know, appropriate to the channel. So it's the same thing with video. You know, your video on Twitter is not going to look the same as video on Snapchat or on Facebook and Instagram, especially. So you know, it's taking the approach of identifying what kind of content, video content, should I produce for what channel, and really that means figuring out who your audience is and what drives them and why they're even on that channel that your brand has put content on, and then, you know, responding appropriately.
Yeah. So give me an example of what that means. So let's say I use Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat, and those are three completely different channels. What would I put in each one of those, and the length, or give me something like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, I think to focus on Snapchat, I think that's really a place where you can be playful and behind the scenes and not really in an advertising mode. This is more of, you know, giving people a peek into the way something's made, or into, you know, the way that something is being done or talked about in a playful way. It's a very playful, fun atmosphere. Facebook is really, you know, you want to be posting things natively on Facebook. They're giving a lot of preference to that. You want to be posting something that someone can be captivated with quickly because they're scrolling through their feed, and it's going to autoplay and give them a lot of that up front. Hopefully that captivating message up front, so that they continue to watch and they share it, something that's maybe shareable. Twitter, you know, I think that's still being kind of figured out. I think Twitter's a little bit of the Wild West of social media, people figuring out how to use it, but I think Periscope's a big part of that. Again, behind the scenes, live broadcasting of things that are going on within your brand. There's always something exciting about what your brand is doing, otherwise people wouldn't work there, and if it's not exciting, maybe you're in trouble. So well, there you have it. That covers it for today. When you're making videos for social, you need to consider three different things. One is always to communicate the value of your brand. Always give the viewer some added value, and to make sure that it's relevant to the channel. Remember to follow us on social, and if you like what you heard today, please play it forward.